All right, all right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. This is your boy BJ back with another post-fight video short. So, King Casey O'Neill defeats Luana Santos. Guys, I told y'all there wasn't I told y'all Casey O'Neill was gonna go out there and put that pace and pressure on Luana Santos. So the fight really wasn't that exciting. It wasn't a barn burner, which I think was kind of a smart approach for Casey O'Neill. You know, getting into a barn burner with somebody like Luana Santos is where Luana Santos kind of wants it to go. She wants to be able to be in a brawl where she has a higher chance of landing that big shot. If you're patient, if you're patient with in a fight with Luana Santos and you pick your strikes, you know what I'm saying, the way, and you fight very technical and pick smart strikes, use good movement, good in and out movement, you can defeat Luana Santos. She doesn't know how to land those big shots as often and as clean as she did against somebody like Juju, who just tried to wade right into the fire and got clipped. You know, Casey O'Neill. Dude just got dropped. Casey O'Neill went into this fight, man, and just put those long strikes, put that pace on Luana Santos. And I mean, it was like 2 minutes in, and Luana Santos already had that look on her face, like, I don't really want to be here. This girl is better than what I thought she was. Maybe I shouldn't have took this fight. Like, the doubted look started showing up on Luana Santos's face, and I mean, I hate it for her, but Casey O'Neill is ranked number 15 for a reason. She's been ranked high as number 11 for a reason. And Casey O'Neill looked mature, smart. She looked like her coaches really, helped her be patient in there, and not automatically go to the brawl, because Casey was kind of brawling with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? And she can brawl. She's a brawler, but she was brawling with people who were faster and more powerful than she was. And, they were getting to the punch literally better, quicker than Casey O'Neill did. But in this fight, man, she was very calculated, very, like I said, very showed a maturity, showed a growth, very patient, long strikes, sitting down on punches, you know what I'm saying, backing Luana Santos up, man, snapping her head back, putting some good punches, trying to finish Luana Santos in there, cutting off the cage, leading with the right strikes, in and out, using good head movement. Her defense looked a whole lot better. So, I mean, it is what it is. And Casey O'Neill looks strong in the clinch there. Me and Combo, we always talk about Casey O'Neill doesn't seem like she's very physically strong, like with some, against other girls. Like, when you look at people like Manon or Macy or Alexa Grasso, those very physically strong fighters in the clinch, Casey O'Neill didn't seem to be that strong in the clinch in her previous fights. But in this fight, Luana Santos tried to put a lot of pressure on Casey O'Neill. In that second round, she tried to put a lot of pressure on Oneill in against that cage, and Oneill was able to get out of it. Luana Santos was able to, try to, get this fight to the ground, try to implement some sort of ground game on Casey O'Neill. Casey O'Neill, just a much better grappler than Luana Santos, man, was able to reverse positions, was able to counter wrestle. And then in the third round, Oneill was able to threaten her own. Santos tried to get that head toss, that judo head toss. Casey O'Neill, just too good of a grappler. Just too good of a grappler to get caught up in something like that. Was able to stop the takedowns and reverse the takedowns to put them in her, to make it advantageous for her to put herself in advantageous positions. You know what I'm saying? And was able to land some good ground and pound on Luana Santos as the fight was ending, and even try to get the fight out of there, try to finish it. But there were a couple times in this fight when Casey O'Neill almost could have got the finish with strikes. Casey landed a big shot to the body on Luana Santos, and Luana Santos looked like she wanted to get out of there, man. Like, I mean, she was like, whoa, like that body shot backed her up, man. She slammed into the cage, like she was running backwards. I think she felt like it was, I guess that strike hurt, man. And Casey O'Neill just using like, it's like she's added more diverse strikes to her arsenal. Like those hooks to the body, that's something new that I've seen from O'Neill. Like, that's not something she always did. She didn't always throw hooks to the body like that. But she's added that to her arsenal, and it worked for her. So, and she was able to sit down on some punches. There was a couple moments when Luana Santos was backing up. Casey O'Neill come forward, throwing heavy strikes, trying to end it. You know, so the great win by Casey O'Neill. She would have beat Teresa Blader too. I think Luana Santos is more dangerous than Teresa Blader. She would have beat Teresa Blader too. You know, Casey O'Neill keeps that number 15 spot by her name. She keeps that number 15 ranking by her name. You know, so to all that, but let's talk about the people who was saying things about O'Neill before the fight. Y'all know who you are because you're listening to this video. You know, the things that y'all were saying. Oh, Luana's going to knock out Casey O'Neill. Luana's going to submit Casey O'Neill. Luana Santos by unanimous decision. Casey O'Neill stand up is not good. Casey O'Neill sucks. Casey O'Neill, man, I'm going to say this. Casey O'Neill belongs where she's at in the UFC. She belongs in the UFC. She belongs to be number 15 right now in the division. You know what I'm saying? Losing 2 fights, just because, you know, undefeated fighter loses a couple of fights, that doesn't mean that they're finished. So all you haters right now, all you Casey O'Neill detractors, sit down and bask in this right now because your feelings are, you mad right now. You're mad because Casey O'Neill won. And it's okay to be mad. Be mad. But I'm going to tell you right now, the last couple of months have been a very good few months for you for No Filter MMA. Got Montana De La Rosa back on the winning column. Jillian Robertson surging at 115 pounds. Mackenzie Dern getting back into the win column. Yana Kunitskaya getting back into the win column. Like, it's a lot of good things going on over at No Filter MMA, and I'm just as happy as I can be. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens here next for Casey O'Neill. I seen some people saying in Combo's video, O'Neill versus De La Rosa. Let's do it. Like, let's roll with it. Or, you know, maybe like an O'Neill versus Atarujo or something. Something. But we'll see. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop the comments in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that dislike, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. The king reigns again, and I'm out.